Shari may have exposed something that Carlos King never wanted the public to hear. Online discussions suggest there could be hidden recordings and private conversations tied to production that might completely change how viewers understand the show. For years, audiences believed they were watching real relationships, friendships, and emotional breakdowns unfold naturally, but now some fans are questioning whether everything was truly as authentic as it appeared on screen. According to speculation, Melody may have access to recordings involving behind-the-scenes discussions and production-related conversations. While nothing has been confirmed, the idea alone has sparked intense debate online. Some people believe these alleged recordings could reveal manipulation in how storylines were shaped for drama, while others think they may simply include private production talk that was never meant to be public. This rumor has also led fans to reconsider Melody's gradual emotional and professional distance from the show, with some suggesting it may have been influenced by issues happening off-camera rather than just on-screen drama. The tension between Melody and production did not happen overnight. Viewers now believe it developed slowly over time, long before any public speculation began. When the show first launched, Carlos King was known for creating highly engaging reality TV, and Melody quickly became one of its central figures. Her personal struggles, especially her marriage issues with Martel Holt, made her one of the most talked-about personalities on the show. Fans deeply connected with her emotional journey, especially as they watched betrayal, heartbreak, and public conflict unfold. However, as the series progressed, some viewers began noticing changes in how Melody was portrayed. At times, she appeared less like a victim of circumstances and more like a controversial or confrontational figure, which led to divided opinions among the audience. This shift sparked growing conversations about editing and production influence in reality television. While some fans believe certain situations were emphasized or shaped for entertainment purposes, others argued that this was simply part of standard reality TV production. Over time, Melody made subtle comments in interviews and on social media suggesting that reality TV does not always reflect the full truth. She hinted that ratings and entertainment value can sometimes take priority over authenticity, which only fueled further speculation among fans. This led to rumors that she may have started keeping recordings as a form of protection, ensuring she was not misrepresented or unfairly edited. In reality TV, even a small clip can dramatically change public perception, so some viewers believe she wanted proof of what really happened behind the scenes. As these rumors spread, fans began debating what such recordings could potentially contain. Some believe they might expose production discussions about shaping storylines or encouraging certain reactions for drama. Others think they could involve conversations about how cast members were portrayed differently depending on the narrative being built. Although none of this has been confirmed, the speculation alone has created a wave of controversy. The situation has also reignited broader criticism of reality television as a whole, with past accusations from other cast members resurfacing in discussions about editing control and storyline manipulation. As a result, opinions among fans are deeply divided. Some strongly support Melody and believe she was unfairly treated, while others feel that releasing private recordings, if they exist, would be inappropriate and damaging. Meanwhile, Carlos King's role in shaping reality television is also under scrutiny, with people debating how much influence producers should have over real-life stories. Social media has become highly divided, with fans rewatching old episodes and analyzing past moments in search of hidden meaning or production influence. However, it is important to note that much of what is being discussed remains unverified and based largely on speculation. Still, what is undeniable is that the dynamic between Melody and the production side no longer appears the same as it once did. Fans sense a shift in energy and believe something significant changed over time. Whether or not any recordings actually exist, the rumors alone have already reshaped how people view the show. At this point, the biggest question remains unanswered. Is there any truth behind the alleged hidden tapes, or is this simply another wave of reality TV speculation growing out of control? Until any official information is released, fans are left with theories, debates, and uncertainty about what is real and what may have been produced for entertainment. As the conversation continues to grow online, The uncertainty around the situation has only made fans more invested and emotional. Every small detail from past episodes, interviews, and social media posts is now being re-examined under a different light. Moments that once seemed like normal reality TV drama are now being questioned as possible clues to something deeper happening behind the scenes. This shift has created a new level of skepticism among viewers, where people are no longer just watching the show for entertainment, but also trying to decode what may or may not be real. At the same time, the pressure on everyone involved has increased significantly. Melody, whether directly addressing the rumors or not, remains at the center of the discussion, with her name constantly trending in connection to the alleged recordings. Carlos King and the production team are also being pulled further into the conversation, as fans debate how much control producers should have over personal stories shown on television. This ongoing debate has blurred the line between entertainment and real life even further, making it difficult for audiences to separate emotion from speculation. The cast as a whole is also being indirectly affected, as viewers begin to question the authenticity of past conflicts and relationships that played out on screen. Friendships, arguments, and emotional breakdowns that once felt real are now being analyzed for signs of production influence. This has created a ripple effect where even unrelated moments from earlier seasons are being reconsidered in a completely different context. Despite all the theories, no concrete evidence has surfaced to confirm any of the rumors. Much of what is being discussed is still based on assumptions, online interpretations, and fan speculation. However, the intensity of the conversation shows how deeply invested the audience has become in the story and its characters. Reality television thrives on emotional connection, but in this case, that connection has turned into doubt and curiosity about what really happens behind the cameras. For now, everything remains unresolved. The alleged recordings, the claims of manipulation, and the tension between Melody and production are all still surrounded by uncertainty. Yet, even without confirmation, the impact is already clear. The way fans view love and marriage Huntsville has shifted, and trust in what is shown on screen has been shaken. Until more clarity comes forward, the situation will likely continue to fuel discussion, divide opinions, and keep audiences watching closely for any sign of truth or revelation. As the situation continues to unfold online, the uncertainty is only fueling even more discussion and emotional reactions from viewers. Every new comment, interview clip, or social media post connected to the cast is being picked apart and reinterpreted by fans trying to find hidden meaning. What once felt like straightforward reality TV storytelling is now being viewed through a much more suspicious lens, where even ordinary moments are being questioned for possible behind-the-scenes influence. This growing skepticism has also changed how audiences engage with the show overall. Instead of simply reacting to episodes as entertainment, many viewers are now actively analyzing production choices, editing patterns, and character portrayals. Some fans believe this is finally exposing how reality television really works, while others feel it is going too far and turning speculation into assumed fact without proof. Meanwhile, the emotional weight of the rumors continues to spread across the entire fan community. Supporters on different sides are becoming more vocal, defending either Melody or the production team, depending on their interpretation of events. This divide has created ongoing debates that often extend far beyond the show itself, turning into broader conversations about fairness, storytelling, and truth in reality television. At the same time, the cast remains indirectly caught in the middle of the controversy. Even without directly addressing the rumors, their past actions and relationships are constantly being revisited by viewers who now see everything differently. Scenes that once seemed clear are now being reinterpreted, and moments that previously felt emotional are being questioned for authenticity. Despite all of this, there is still no confirmed evidence supporting the claims about hidden recordings or manipulated production conversations. Everything remains in the realm of speculation, online theories, and fan interpretations. However, the scale of the discussion shows just how powerful reality television narratives can become once audiences emotionally invest in the people involved. As things stand, the situation remains open-ended and unresolved. The rumors surrounding Melody Shari, Carlos King, and the production of Love and Marriage Huntsville continue to circulate without confirmation, yet they have already left a lasting impact on how the show is perceived. Whether the truth ever fully comes out or not, the conversation has permanently changed the way many viewers look at reality TV storytelling. For now, fans remain waiting, watching, and analyzing every new development, hoping for clarity, but also aware that in reality television, the line between truth and entertainment is often harder to define than it seems. As the discussion continues to grow, the situation shows no signs of slowing down. Instead, it has developed into a wider conversation about how reality television is produced, edited, and consumed by audiences. Fans are no longer just reacting to what happens on screen. They are now actively questioning how much of it is shaped behind the scenes. This shift has turned ordinary episodes into material for deeper analysis, where every reaction, argument, and emotional moment is being reconsidered through a more critical lens. At the same time, the emotional intensity around the controversy has made it difficult for the fan base to remain neutral. People are strongly attached to their interpretations of the situation, and discussions often turn into debates about loyalty, fairness, and credibility. Some viewers feel that Melody has been misunderstood or unfairly treated over time, while others believe the current rumors are being exaggerated without real evidence. This ongoing division has only added more fuel to the conversation, keeping the topic active across social media platforms. Meanwhile, the uncertainty surrounding the alleged recordings continues to be the center of attention. Because nothing has been confirmed, the story exists entirely within speculation, which allows it to evolve constantly as new theories emerge. Each time someone shares an opinion or reinterprets a past scene, the narrative shifts slightly, creating an ongoing cycle of discussion that never fully settles. The production side of reality television is also being looked at more closely than before. Viewers are increasingly aware that editing decisions, scene selection, and narrative structure all play a role in shaping what audiences see. While this is not new to the industry, the current situation has brought it back into focus in a more intense way. People are now more conscious of how easily perception can be influenced by what is included or left out of the final cut. Despite all the noise online, no verified information has come forward to support the claims that started the discussion. Everything remains based on rumors, assumptions, and interpretations made by fans trying to connect scattered details. Still, the impact of those rumors has already gone beyond their origin, affecting how the show is viewed and how its cast is discussed publicly. As a result, Love and Marriage Huntsville now exists in a very different atmosphere than before. What was once primarily seen as entertainment has become a subject of constant analysis and debate. Even moments from earlier seasons are being re-examined with new suspicion, as viewers search for meaning that may or may not be there. For Melody, Carlos King, and everyone associated with the show, the ongoing speculation has created a situation where perception matters as much as reality. Whether the rumors are ever confirmed or dismissed, the conversation itself has already reshaped the public narrative surrounding them. In the end, the story remains unfinished. The questions continue to circulate, the theories keep evolving, and the audience remains divided. And until something definitive is revealed, the uncertainty will likely continue to define how fans interpret everything connected to the show. As the controversy continues to spread, it is becoming clear that the impact goes beyond just one show or a single set of rumors. It has opened up a larger conversation about trust between audiences and reality television as a whole. Many viewers are now reflecting on how easily emotions can be influenced by editing, storytelling, and selective presentation of events. This has made people more cautious about accepting what they see on screen at face value. At the same time, the constant online discussion has turned the situation into an ongoing cycle of interpretation. Each new theory adds another layer to the narrative, even without any official confirmation. Over time, this has created a kind of living story on social media, where the conversation itself keeps evolving even when no new facts are available. As a result, the boundary between confirmed information and fan imagination has become increasingly blurred. For the cast and production team, This type of attention brings both visibility and pressure. Even without responding directly, their past actions, interviews, and episodes are being continuously revisited and analyzed. This creates a situation where old moments are no longer seen in isolation, but instead reinterpreted as